clinics in fear for their lives.
Curfews and no travel orders are being considered as authorities assess the scale of the disaster. Close it. But there has still been no official response from the president, who remains locked in emergency talks.
Prepare a presidential decree. Tell intelligence and law enforcement to stand down. We're going to dance to this lady's tune.
Good. We can make this work. We spin it that it's not a matter of negotiating with terrorists.
What I'm proposing is we appear to agree to her demands to prevent global panic, and then let the junkie scum go down in flames. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Take Poppy Adams and her so-called golden circle down with them. No drug users, no drug trade. It's a win-win situation here.
Fair warning, this hair is getting so unkempt and long, and it's starting to get hotter, that this hair will soon be gone. I'm shaving it tomorrow as of the time of filming this, and I think I'll try to squeeze in a few more minutes recording tomorrow before I shave it, but soon it will be gone. It's just too hot. Too hot. Let's go with minute 78. All right, now we get the tail end of this montage. We end the shot and get a few inserts of the hospital, continuing a bunch of people with blue rashes, and then we cut over from the strangers with blue rash to Agent Tequila being quarantined in his own little ice bath. We see certain things like 29 degrees Fahrenheit on the right and 27 degrees on the left, and it says negative 321 Fahrenheit on both sides. So I wonder if they're trying to bring him to that state as a kind of like actual freezing, not just slowing it down. You know, people freeze their head because they're rich, or if they have a terminal illness, because once we get the technology, they think they can be brought back to life to cure their terminal illness. I wonder if he's going to end up being 321 degrees negative Fahrenheit. But, oh my gosh, those boxers. Jeez, that's a lot of junk in that trunk. I mean, come on, I got to point out the details. And then we see that the blue rash goes all over the body to the legs and stuff. And then we have two technicians closing it up. Ginger ale hits a button, and then they manually close it. So I don't know what that button was for, but it's a gentleman with no chin and then another gentleman with glasses, and I don't see his chin to confirm if he has a chin or not. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, especially the gentleman without a chin. I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm just pointing out the facts. But then there's a little sticker on the container saying caution cryo maybe. It's very blurry for me in this minute. So if anyone wants to point out what that sticker says when it's closed, the above head shot of Channing Tatum with a slight fisheye lens, please put it in the comments. Then we see the White House again in the background. There's a poster being hung up or hanging from a building kind of saying Leuna. I don't know if that's anything to do with the movie. But then you also see cars parked and people gathering around the front of the White House. And then a couple cars in the driveway. Maybe it's just a normal day, or maybe it's people going there to ask for the president's help. And as we come in, I love the shot that they use for the president, because he says, we're going to tell the media we're going to dance this lady's tune. And Fox, the woman in the room, says, good, we're helping people. We can spin this. This isn't about terrorism and going along with that, with terroristic demands. But then he says, we're going to fake it. And this is the shot that I love. If you're listening on audio, it's when he puts his hand on the desk and he gets closer to the camera and the camera tilts up as his messed up idea is admitted, that he'll let the junkie scum burn. No drug users, no drug trade. A lot of people after this movie came out took that as like mocking Donald Trump. Personally, I could see a president with those views take this course, and it's a curveball. I've never seen a president in a movie act like this, where you expect the president to be a Harrison Ford Air Force One type hero or role model, but instead we get, hey, thank you for just serving me this win on a platter. And Fox looks shocked. The guy in the uniform has a slight smirk, but I personally love this. Like, it threw me for a loop. And in the first movie, we have literally Obama agreeing to Valentine's plan. So, go for it. It's both sides of the aisle. We're having fun with it. We're throwing a wrench in everything. You know, they can't depend on the president to help and all the armed forces to help. That is essential for this story to work. Otherwise, if the entire U.S. military is dedicated to finding her, or if the president is actually going to help save these people, what's the use of the Kingsman? What's the use of the statesman? Like, what mission do they have? You know, they have no purpose. Why get involved? Why risk Poppy releasing the antidote and saving everybody? This is an important moment. It throws us for a loop. It subverts our expectations and still makes the mission essential. It actually ramps up the tension, ramps up the importance that the Kingsmen succeed at their mission. So I like it. Hey, if people, you know, take stuff personally for how a character is portrayed and they want to draw parallels, the director, Matthew Vaughn, said they actually pulled back and took out more direct references to Donald Trump. I mean, I wonder if those same people had the same complaints about Obama being tied to Valentine in the last movie. But also, to be fair, Obama wasn't so active in the story. If he didn't agree, he would have been theoretically captured. Although my counter argument to that, it's literally Obama. I'm not saying anything about my politics. I'm just saying, whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't take either one personally. But that's it. That's all I've got for minute 78. And this is the call to action. I'm just going to make the same for every platform. I appreciate everything you've been doing. The mission is to get more eyes on the Kingsman. And that's being done by you liking this video and commenting on YouTube, liking this video and tagging a friend who might like Kingsman on Instagram, liking and sharing and tagging friends who love Kingsman on Facebook, and you leaving an honest review on Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much, Movie Dopers. Let's get to it in minute 79. I am air conditioning in between each minute. It's just so hot here. Ugh. I'm also drinking really cold water. But, look, anyway. 79. And you leave in a